Let's start then with housing and planning. Are you happy that Labour's now picking this up and they're going to sweep all the NIMBYs aside?
Well, they're sort of moving with the targets we have. It was hard, as you rightly said. Under the last government, though, we did build 1 million new houses, and at the last year it was running at a rate of 1.2 million, so for a 5-year term. So 1.5 is a reasonable target. But what we also learned was if you want to achieve that, you've got to bring the people with you. And unfortunately, Labour seem to be saying that Angela knows best and local people can be ignored.
Local people can be ignored, do you think that's what they are saying? So
well,
will you disagree? Will you refuse to back their plans then?
We'll have to see precisely what they're going to come out with. But it is important that you try and bring people with you. In Angela's constituency, I was just looking at the numbers actually. So in Angela's constituency, from 2011 to 2021, the population increased 7%. In my area, it was 16% increase in population. We achieved that. It did put pressure on local services, but we were able to bring the local people with us over that.
But are you a blocker and a naysayer?
Not if we're growing at twice the national average, nearly 3 times the national average. So it is important, though, that the public services come with you. So in our area, there have been pressures on having GP services available. There have been pressures on school projects. So it's important that Angela Rayner and the government look at that. I also think if Labour now are saying they're interested in looking at deregulation, some of those pesky regulations that get in the way but are important regulations, that's good news. The Labour Party in opposition weren't prepared to do that. I think it is important, we've heard about those arm's length bodies this morning, that we look at those and see what can be done to deregulate the way that the planning is done.